I saw a video the other day where somebody said that depersonalization was a mindset. And they were essentially telling people that these symptoms can be overcame with the power of positive thinking. That if you think that you are separated from the material world, which would be derealization, or you think that you are separated from your body, you're going to be disconnected from those things. And I wish it were that simple. But this is not in the same universe as a mindset. Depersonalization realization happened due to a shutdown of the brain regions that are responsible for you feeling connected to your body, yourself, and the material world. Dr. Bessel van der Kolk in the book The Body Keeps the Score calls it the mohawk of self-awareness, because the brain structures that I'm not even going to try to name verbatim, because I haven't memorized them, because there's a lot of them and they're very complex to even describe. But anyway, it forms like a mohawk haircut, and that's why he calls that, for simplification. And this happens due to a very specific reason that cannot be solved with just a mindset shift, which is trauma. Depersonalization realization are trauma coping mechanisms. Now, hold on a second. If you're new to the channel, you may hear trauma and you think of a past event. You think of loss of a loved one, natural disaster, going off to war, things like that. That's an antiquated 20th century understanding of trauma. We now know that trauma is not an event, it is a state. It is a state of overwhelming stress in the brain, body, and nervous system. According to the polyvagal theory developed by Dr. Stephen Porges, whenever our brain perceives threat or there's an actual threat, our nervous system draws on a hierarchy of responses based upon their evolutionary development, starting with the most recently evolved, ending with the most ancient defense mechanism. The most recently evolved is called our social engagement system. This is where we look to other people to calm us down. If that doesn't work, then we go into fight or flight response. And then if we feel too trapped, too overwhelmed to fight or flee, that's whenever we enter a state of traumatic stress. And then that's where depersonalization realization can happen. Also, time can feel distorted. Your memory can fragment. There's usually anxiety symptoms as well, unless you reach the deepest state of trauma where you go completely numb. But you are not going to be able to outthink or out mindset a body that is in a state of traumatic stress. And the people that may have seen results with that, what they're really doing is somatically dissociating. And they're thinking that it was a mindset shift whenever it was really, they just started to distract their mind all the time. And they got so deep in their head trying to change their mindset or trying to do some sort of mind-based thing that they lost interoception, the experience of the embodied self, and they weren't aware of the war zone happening inside.